Abuzafo ya mama ha mama kwa bebra so mamuni ama odo bi so nsem a yakekese ye de awie ye ba ne ye de ba beso mo so wotie nka opono ne afoma ntem ne mu a Sompa 98.9 FM na wasuguso a wotie so opono east ya Sompa 90.7 FM susu kutaimu wo hodo na asantema ntem ne mpotam nyina Sompa 93.1 FM susu no ekraye mu e wa asantema ntem nsemporo ensempegi a ebo patabebre se posoche eje pataku ne nsrepe wo mayimo ene yakekese ne abia wo bia wiei ye ba ne ye de aba beso mo na ensem no doso na poso ene aduane ye shoto ye ewe secondary schools ahodo no no yate se free enraba mampeni John Dramani Mahama sha o se sempenimfo ntwenuane mfanko no wono ma hyase na ode adesre bi atato na de ensem ene techiri ye beko na yakwakodi hu nkomo awie
na anka first deputy speaker of parliament nso aka search rosa na montuo ano hyehyɛ bia appointment committee titine ne de agu akwanmu no ne bo enyeso
abzanfo edembekọ enkwanta wo timantam no mu yatete se basabasa ye bia sɔre ɛwɔ mpatamu no mu a sie no mu kasedi pamiensa ewu ya amade hye binum so prepare be konkwanta wo timantam no mu yakɔhwese ne ekuro no mu sitie pa
opanye pa bi nso susu bribi a kyerɛsa na ne kyen yada no wama Ghana photo sanfo ya wapa no fefro nhyase ai na wone IMF ntuwa na mo fefro sane ye be ya enioma betimi atwe ma Ghana ye sikasem asagina so
mampani John Dramani Mahama so de adesrato obibre mama mampani mfonim ne nyina ye se beye na ye beyiri ye bambom ewo yahye ne yahye so a nipa bomfo bia mefiawa
na another due so asante mantamwende si amanyoko ne vetana won mahase ye adiama MMDCs no enna ka ho mienu yabako ne honso so yakodi nkomo
abzafo weni afufuro pinu a ne yakekese ne se kase aba bia wo bia na wie ye ba ne ye de aba besom wo ye fa seda ema enyumeko akese
sa wonya mizo ana 5G ya wie yabeko ye de ama opa hwewunu se wobeko 21st clinic nchen na do na de nyina wonya de wono ya asiate kaka ho no wobotumi akwakoto ase through herbal center wamoso na de kokwa adro sisi ade ne ayamtim adro tatahwe ade aba internet ne beko ye begina so 24/7 wabro ntetenko a aye cloud internet na express group nso womadoroma yetu kwan nyumakoro na atmosphere sene dem live and every betimi a share Facebook and for YouTube aye Sompa 93.1 aye marenfio sa kwa be fontenta fidie ne so a www.sompaonline.com and something nyina yakruche de gu wa benya bi na wakenkan asonfo ne ya banu enafie kofi ane afia da yatena se bekenkan sam no minute no aduonum so ade amawo akoso ya aje wakode boaten animedin ariamene
na ya obo amalibia boga
ensemi
abzafo yen hyase mfemfiri mampani John Dramani Mahama gonja de chekonkro teja tanguma so prosoro wedie na tena ye na bena ne nansanie na ebetu dwase omansoafo pani a wo eyemali abonten so abo mayim nsrahwe ya ba wo banyina se beye no my Ghana ne malifo ya yonkofa yenkita hudie ne anamuntu yebehye kina na yemiem atoto ne mayentia na oba mayimu na oba ye no one mampani John Dramani Mahama kokosia man komo pino ne tumai nom de o mabobo bia bobo nsam no so a na honom na mampani John Dramani Mahama de adesreto bibre mama mampani mfo animu se be bia ya ba bedru no ho behia se yebeka bomu na yato abasakomu na yatoto ye niam ye na ye bambo wo yahye ene yahye so no enkwete bia ba kofo na wanya na asem bia na se wanya ne niam bi no wo ye nyina yebetete ye ho ase na yayirim se beyo na nipa bonfo bi empofirimu wodama emeto nse yenso emedi ewu emeprepra emu adehye we eyemra na kese mali wo manso afo peni abopini mampeni John Dramani Mahama na one no ebobo ne maso mu a mali man ne betimi de abo mayi na emwaso so my Ghana yebetimi de abo mali man no na ode sansam yi eto nanimu
live in present day and we recognize the relationships that we have and how we must work closer together. We note what is happening in the geopolitics of our sub-region and the unfortunate situation that is unfolding in the Sahel. It is not anything that is new, but it continues to become more grave than it was in the past. And I'm talking about the issue of insurgency and terrorism. And as I told Mr. Prime Minister In Ghana, we have a proverb that if your neighbor's house is on fire, you must assist him to quench it. Otherwise, when it finishes burning down his house, it will spread to yours. And so our security is a common objective, and we must work with each other to make sure that our sub-region is safe. We have noted the sovereign decisions of not only Mali, but Burkina Faso and Niger to form a separate confederation. But despite that, God put us together in this sub-region for a purpose. And so we continue to intermarry, we continue to trade, we continue to have relationships that go beyond our individual countries. And so we must recognize those. And despite the temporary setback that we're facing, we must continue to keep our relationships strong.
Observe to where I am Penny John Dramani Mahama Yatin and Ken Williamra. Na che se wone mali omo so afo pani asia na omo edidi omo ho nkoma na nwachire na opani Abdullahi Mega woye manso afo pani wo mali abonten so de etuma pani John Dramani Mahama animu se jane boss ne mampani ne suma no se omra na enima bi esefata one mampani John Dramani Mahama mabubo so na ojide wa resemu so my Ghana eyonkofo ene mali wo no yebekoso akutam ne amiem ne ato abasa komo atutu anamo ewo mpuntu nsisi ye pimu ama ni we no afana ntuma papa efra.
Starting from bounce Mali, Guinée, Mali and Ghana.
Nous sommes convaincus que
we are convinced
que nos deux chefs d'État ont l'opportunité de renforcer les liens de coopération.
That our two leaders have the way to enforce the cooperation
dans le domaine économique,
and economical matters,
dans le domaine sécuritaire.
And then security.
Et nous saluons l'esprit de fraternité et de solidarité de son Excellence le Président John Dramani Mahama.
Salute His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Également, lui rassurer du fait que le combat pour le panafricanisme aujourd'hui est poursuivi par son Excellence le général d'armée Assimi Goïta, président du Mali.
With His Excellency President of the Republic of Mali.
Un combat qui se poursuit également dans le cadre de la Confédération des États du Sahel, l'AES.
And the fight is also in the consolidation.
Observe to where a Mali or Moman Swafo Penny Ora Abdullahi Megan Sra Oban or Mayimoko and Penny John Dramani Mama Naso and Odessansami at 222.
Now, first Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Yao Fraconia so and Chair Cry Roger Sefo Seusua. Don't know about Manasa Joe Wise, and maybe a chamu no. Nanka appointment committee, ya one what Yaconia see no. 110 ya wadano. Na Panyaka Yakasa at Rossa. Nipa obedi na dia washasie edni juma sa appointment committee na say yemu onmo shasie no. Ayera Bernard ayafo papa no se ne dwumadie no. Enshadan so na ni bia sa kokoti sam aso no nko na wonim bibia ya washasie awoye. Wasasa de wono na nkate akonya so anko nya da. Sa wono tie akonya so a wasenko gina ntamo no. Wabekwa akogina donkase na fa amani pa bia da batoto na no. One pressure dom kuma no ebetumi aka nsem bi ade afa no ho na enu nti kura mpono amadei sa appointment committee ni dwumadi a won ma hyase a won mudie sa won mototo apamfo a yewura John Dramani Mahama apa won mo ano no wo so no kura wantie bi sansa ne nsem a papa ndare de nyina waka bia no ehye bufu.
Particular case somebody forwarded to me. I thought that my friend was needlessly raising his voice and showing a tendency to show machoism. My style is different. We are all colleagues. Our duty is to ensure that the person qualifies in accordance with the Constitution and that he can do the work as he has been nominated to do. So I was a bit surprised to see how hard-faced the Deputy Speaker or the Chairman of the committee was addressing one of the members of the committee. That is not my style. I wouldn't have done it that way. Well, there's no rule about how a question should be asked. But it's always my style not to permit so much commentary before the question. Probably from my experience as a lawyer, I make sure that the question is straight to the point. And practically, that's my style. I don't like going through the bush before you come to the main road. I'm sure that that may be the challenge that he has to deal with. But I believe strongly in the rules. I believe strongly in law and order. So if you're going off board, I'll bring you back. Please ask your question. That's me. I insist that you ask your question. Cut down on the comments before the question.
I was on your turn and I first Deputy Speaker of Parliament, our friend Konya Soyera Joseph Osiusu.
Abuzafo yemfamo free mrasbe gefie mu na yemfamo enkonsem fufuru samba ka hyene mu na enra na mpanifo hyase se omo twenuane no akwakoto apete secondary schools ahodo no mu na we dan koya secondary schools nko yese technical schools nyina aka ho na vocational schools nyina ehyehyem bia omo ede enuane ne beko ho no na honorable Clement Park ya woyem mrasbe dwani owo mrasbe gefie ma de hia obusa south abaton pesua so a won na edi animu ahwama enuane omo yakọ esre Ghana for se nuane nam kwamu kono pena nipa bonfo bia bone ye omodesi atadua nkwa nkoto anhye omo so okwam anko ginuane no anko twituo amrobes no ne adede anko anko tete adawafo no okwamu bia omo nhwema nuane ne nkoboko ne nkoduru na ye mane ye nana no ye nuane mu nkuma no a omo we secondary schools awodu no no omo enya enuane ni honorable Clement Park na desra odi ato Ghana for animu ni
necessary to provide immediate intervention in terms of food to our wards in the various secondary schools across the country. It's because of complaints we received directly and indirectly through CAS that not sufficient provision had been made by the previous Akufo-Addo Bawumia-led MPP government in terms of feeding our students currently in school. More definite plans are put in place to provide funding directly to the heads of the institutions for them to procure all that is needed to feed our wards. This is the first phase of what we expect will take about a week because the country is vast and we expect to distribute 139,872 bags of rice to the 16 regions for onward distribution to all the secondary schools which need the rice. It is going to be a fulfillment of John Dramani Mahama's promise to decentralize the food distributory arrangements as far as the secondary schools are concerned.
Abuzafo nti woye mrasbe dwani owo mrasbe gefie ma de hye wo busa south abaton pesua so no abo Clement Park ne yete ne nkai wono ena mampani John Dramani Mahama yi no so wonyinam na wo hwese enuane ne nyina emo no womo ebetwe agu kam na womo ato apete wo mayi mo nyina amaye secondary schools ahodo na nyanya bia ano amankwala na die.
I was your was answer young one Dr. Clement Park woman so one or two so chiremu some National Food Buffer Stock Company Limited yeah yempempi no na mutade nuane ko secondary schools awodo mu no afi we de ande aban no baba sakra mu kakra ya wode sika no be mama headmaster say and headmistress one more school awodo mu sane be ye na anuane no to no wo mo akasa betumi ade animu no mahwe nuane a abeboy mo fa no matumi atode ama wo mu na wo chiransa wo mu de o mahunu pa ya aban no so atena se adwene ho awuno sesa kwa ba se won mo fa sa na motu ate se so a dana da nyina no enuane ho entumi nkwache
or think that this is food. As I know, we are dealing with all the secondary schools, all public secondary schools are going to be beneficiaries. And I think, give or take, we are looking at about 900 or more schools if you add the secondary schools and the TVET institutions. In terms of the quantities, we will give you a fuller breakdown because we are still working out the details in terms of the phases. We are starting with Greater Accra this evening, and of course, as the days go by, we will be reaching out to all the regions, to all the schools. And I must say that the Flagstaff House is coordinating this assignment. As you can see, the food is being moved by military trucks. There will be trucks also from the Ghana Police Service to support the movement. Other private truck owners have also volunteered to make their trucks available free of charge to ensure that the food gets to the destination as soon as possible. And let me sound this caution. This is a directive from the president. It is being led by the chief of staff and the Flagstaff House with representation from Parliament, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Agric, the Ghana Education Service, and the Ghana TVET Services. So let no one accost any track or think that this is food items.
I was your way, Abusa South, Marshaba Johnny, Dr. Clement Apak.
Observe yen to answer no so from Fringumesia Hunsen Semona, yen for more and consent from Abusia Father, what someone crabia, a more ya, some perfect, some party in St. Jeff Ababati Aponoso, a fruit timantem titru, and en quantabon tenso, yes, a free, nanu quadano, edibesi enra ya war. Enyumbreno yesi etua kasa kasa won kwanta bonten so a yene mo ekasa yi lipa miensa de omunyina afam ahwere wo no nkwa ama afoforo pie prepra yene mo kasa yama wo no so edo mo akwakopia ya sabe ahodo ewo otimantem no doctor fo egina mo na so epro mo nkwa ede ama wo no na ningina akwakoye tete honomo ntokwantokwasem ya ebinom fa nsase ebinom soso fa hinsem ho no ena agensem na no ukuada no a etire ya besi yenra enadua ekura no yese enyasem ketoa ewukuru num na mra etuo ekasa okuru num a enam so ma bi ehwere wo num nkwa no abusanfo yenko na yenko hwede yesi ye pa na fe yentu Amerika enko otimantem nkwanta na yenko wese ne ekuru num esitie awie pa. Observe to way ayamra etuo kasa efri ukuada no ade besi enra na dwede suomu a enam so ma nipa miensa hwere wonum nkwa eno no yatese mampani John Dramani Mama ahye se enekoi yentwea sojafo ne aposifo enkogu krunum no mo enkoyire bambom ye kwa ma no so ne ene enuaba erabra Cynthia kwakodi nkomo wone butu nkwanta yebusa se eho etise ni erabra fishi apo
afingo mbese papa
Mejimedi sa ohun ye
o nyankopon adawroma odun kwanche
ye de rade ase ye tesa president asoma sojafo ene aposifo so omomra o ma ba bedru
bia bedru ebi susu manya ne ntese bi nam kwanso omoba
na ade ti ye ene awie yi sei na enkwanta ene oti kuro nimu nyina mantam nemu esi etie boye nkomo
se obepiem ewo enkwanta municipality mprempren me no kase ya mrebe atwa me de beto monim se metimi ho ase be yiniti enam so ma mkrofo be ehwere wo nkwa ebi susu ajapade bebre na omunsa ehwere ye eno ona ye de nyina ye fin se bibia akwakwada boko a hwenka behwe ni hobiem ekopem nano adwuada na ye sante se eto ekasa ye bra aye kotokolini papa bi ewu ya nkomo na akwa musie se nkomo kwakwa no krabra no eno enema eto ekasa wo ntem ho na eno no achi no aposifo no mo bo mo homode ansa mo behwe omo a omo ye sa nyamra ansa no ye nsa besa akomo eno na yanka bia nhyem a na no kwada ane endra ana adwede do dan kwanta obi a wo pressure bia endra de pressure me giri sa asa akosoro ye pa ese na etu atoto na enam krom enam so ma nipa miensa de ye kase omo ye nyame dia ade afofra aka be nipa numa na nsia bi de omo so eda ayaresa bia omo kun so omo beje omo nkwa
enti era bambomu asemu no besi na asojafo no osi ebinom nam kwamu omo bayanchi obi a wo sa tuo na kasa ye no
emprempren de menyanyanti bia se ya chi obi de nso nkwanta manfo nyina obi adwane ajono aniti esa ne se on tena ho se bambofo mebo no ho ban ansa nso obi ama ne kuku ne nkaka so a na de omo amokwadamba aye oti regional capital eko omo amokọ nkwanta no fa ye kpasa eko omo amokọ brownias ne mpotem so eko omo nso omo de omo ni kire mo ankran so obi ade nani e kire mo awo mo eko
se dwane na nipa dwane free kro no na
obi dwane aginiti
eye papa na omo kwa akosie nu an ekofa asem we bae
enne de ye ntumi ngina no support enka esa me se woman esro ho de yetumi te say to baako say be abo bi na yekunu nipa na yekunu ne de yentumi nkyere na nka ye fin say bibia akoda din sane de si mfie mienu etwemu no na nka nim say bibia akoda de ene say ukuada ne na ndura de ne de na afi de na enya kura
but se de awie de betima ka say emu adwo kakra meboa
meka ne say ade no ekwaso anadwo na mo awia de na obia babia kota din nso enwunu dwo a na ye nim de besi sane say ukwada de na ndru no pale de na obia sore ekwa na nwuma so obia ye na adwuma nso obi nsa nim de ba ya anadwo na esama na hom ne so nti ye nyina yesa soro say yesa mbeda anadwo ye nim de beba de ebia na obia beto ahwe obi so nso obia adwane epeniti
na se boni no mudi na anadwo adru awia de na obia pepa na no nnam ho
obia pepa na no enam ho
oh okay aja yenhwe ni mu asojafo ni bia ba na bi susu nam ka mu ba no ye ogidie se ade ensa no mu nyina ba beduru no matimi ayire bambom ya na wososo ahwe wo ya no ahwe wo su ya ma ye wai
me ba cha papa
mate bibia ni ebesa so abebo opunu mu bio ye da sepa ye nuaba awrabna ya otie nkra e de free otimantem no mu ne ye ko ne nchen ni nyina tue kasa ye e free ukwada ne de besi ye nra na nam so mani pa miensa hwere omunko a mampani John Dramani mama soma sojafo so muntutu American ko no mo enko yire bambom ne ni de akire de fa to bia ye mfa nkame mo
abusoya fankame mo ampa ya toa ansam no eso na sabre no aban ne gu ahoboa no hyehye so sene ye be na IMF enhyehye ya bandada no ye no mfie miensa no won betumi akasam ye papa na afenso sakoba ne se won betumi apia kwa animu a atumi akone saa na ena no pa ne yensa kan yesa Zenato James ya wono ewo America mamu no sebre no abusua wono so ka de akira America man no se wo ma Ghana ekadwutwiri dia ya de wo no wo mo wasa ne be na ne kine ya da IMF ebeboa ma wono sa atumi aka na aka obi ama associate professor of finance at the Andrews University aya Professor Williams akwasi pepra wono so akasa bi ya wo kire mu sa sasia no ma Ghana ho akwakọ ye pa sa enhyehyɛ no IMF de no wamane yasanso komu biem na fei wama Ghana photo sanfo ne ya power foforo no wone IMF kwatena se yenhyehyɛ na ihwa se aso wo betimi apia kwa animu anasa sei sansa ban bia ba na nhyehyɛ nko sane wone IMF betumi aya no eje sane mampanyi dada na dranko akufu ado wone kwatena se esi nkonya ye yesanka wo benya ne finhia miensa no Ghana nka etimi atwea kwa animu akọba se finhia num so a ankoman sane pese sikasem etumi gina no aniwa betumi akoyie kakra edi amaye
Eddie or how by Tina, I was a Nipa Yaboni Castle at Force and in the team. So your man and not my finance minister. Maybe also the can call and say or call IMF for Honomo Caucus. Now, offer call two money say, yea, buy for Fryaba. And Casasuye or your vision. Vision almost summarizing the sum of the big push 10 billion developmental agenda. Inti Moma ye kwena abana no wo so no free so no mo ye yes samu kakra na yemfa yeso agenda no mefra na numu no omo a ye de omo kanyina na external partners ni suppliers bia ye ni omo be kase yie a e be hyehyɛ bi twi omo ka na sidia me no me ni di ka kan say ni Ghana is kasam no de bia na ye no na nye tidos ye ko am somewhere in 2023 me ba Ghana be ye workshop Garden City University. Misha can be say the way I buy no call for 3 years no nya dia kai di ebeboa. Inti minim say I buy our boss you know to ohuna no kase yie any IMF kase yie obetimi nya be 2 years aka ho this 3 billion ebeba. Ni also ya ne say obi odi ne ka bia creditor bank and a supplier to say companies abubo mu on bayan si say sika IMF for the mine ye be si say obi ade ne ka bia no ye betue bia nti wo hwe ti de akoyi a companies abubo ye ni nyina no mretintin mu nyina no energy sector no so ye nyina nim to mo ka ye wo say de mo no ye fa mo companies ni bi o ha say a health zipline ye Ghana ban ye ntwa zipline ka ni plans of why you hang in ano emano enya de ebekoso me sure say aban no abanu so no ti de omo ye hwehwemu no nyema bi o so mo contract bi o ha so mo kono mo hwehwe ni ene e say Ghana minister no so onya betina na konya so ade chen ya ontu kwan ko
was your associate professor of finance, Andrews University, Professor Williams Kwesi Pepra.
Zavoyem from Frisika 7 and 2 when a giant from Unconano, Mampeni, John Dramani, Mama, so for Papa, Ununo, Send your Hunsum, a city, and Bacassan and so on. Mampeni, John Dramani, Mama, Shassia, or Pound, a run, nomine, and a cratch of war, or Peso Mobile Buano, or Bemusi, Emma, or Boma, me, Reta. Akosia awate ding sese rasebja fodo sodo so ne fini kikawobia ne nwa rasebja fodo nyinu ntum na onkwohwe poema ntem so emma no se Eastern Regional Minister na maame ya mampene John Dramani mama aboni ding na ntete abato Sompa FM ne Sompa TV nsentwefa pono so echese maame na hyase a otutu mpasa kakra ewo poema ntem nante ahemfo no so eja ekosere o nsem hyira ansana so be pinchem rasebja fie mama rasebja fodo do sodo so no a wo mo akwakutu sa na mo no ntie ne odani echre eye menya krobo na nanma trankunyansa seso esa so to aso eko yelo krobo na nanum na aso eko sire nhyira ene mpabo de firi wo mu nsam na ehodom na onyene popropa o yelo krobo ehema mi bo se emua bia ye wo se na nanum ede manuo yimpaye ede ta na chibia no omo ebeye se be ne adwuma wo ba beye se poema ntem so afo no ebe koye na wie peyo na adehye no so nya so mfaso enti.
This is a time for celebration, and I'm personally happy that President Mahama appointed our daughter to represent him in this series. Very soon, she'll be going through the vetting process, and what I just told her is that we will support her all the way to the vetting, so that when she sits in front of the camera, they will see a whole lot of good mothers and teachers behind her. So she will know that it has support. We must not be afraid of it. And right now, they're coming here just to get acquainted. This is not the time to talk about specific issues, what our needs are, what she should be doing, how she should handle the work. No, this is not the time. We'll find another time.
Abzanfonti we ye ayo hine popropa wo ilo krobo na natna nkunyansa seso na yetene nke we yamra na mame Rita Akosua wata mampeni John Dramani mama aboni di semra speja fogini tumu a onkohwe poema ntem no so ma no sa regional minister akone na so akosere ne nsem empebo eni nsira no no na no akiri mame ya wote so no de kakra eto na nanum seyi
rolling down from place north south through Sudan, Yoruba South, Abrim, okay, to where we are, to Sujaman. It's a big place. Walika, Yamufu, Yawo. We have a lot of challenges. We have security challenges. Our roads are not that good. We need potable water to drink. Our youth want to work. Our women need to go to market. We want to appreciate His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for the numerous assistance and holding hand that he has given to the Kobo land. And I must say that my executive and the NDC fraternity, both in Eastern Region and the Kobo land, will ever be grateful to the NDC.
Abzanfonti we ye aye mame Rita Akosua awate amampeni John Dramani mama aboni ding semra speja fogini tumu a onkohwe poema ntem ne so se Eastern Regional Minister.
Ana ne so papa panye na asantema ntemo MMDC sa NDC amanyoko no ya sa wo mo be ya wo mu hyehyemu na afi watoto wano ahwade ne mu odu a obetumi adi kropon ana mensi so no ahyase na enanso ye kwa no yakwa akohwe Central South Mampon Asante Achem North of Krom Asante Achem Central asokwa mensi ni mu ana mensi awodo bi ya kaka ho no sade ehwo so nhyehyere ACB eko yamade bone kwa me radio no adoto ye nkra nanso so yansan kwa ne nche bi mu en kwa me ma hen
Akoshi amadu so
wo hwe nra no na asesan ya bamu kakra
Akoshi ametu ya kase nsesan abamu sanse emla no ebra ye di share bi na no pese ni ko ni mu na ndano no dey two that they are kaka no and they 34 3 na tintan kaka na puno kasa anata inkasa ho utu say we dey according to ni kese man po ni pa da mo fi o ma kasa yakase ho ebia sabe emu abeho akosi obusu kakra ene no naka kemi ene naka ehim na so no bibi nti eyi kemi efiri a ene dwuso ene daba be him e woni pan so ene omo ba e ma ko akudu no sija pa brain no eye ni pan so efiri atuma wa bia north ene so nipa dwintia mampon watwe akokwa ene so ye nipa nan asante achim north ene so nipa nan ena ofuru kuru so nipa so sɛsɛ couch ene so nipa du baako kwabre is ene nipa isia asante achim center ene so nipa nan enti ko ni na bomu a nipa na akoma ko edupi ene so nti ekma se ene de baako pe ene beto so a ene de emu ahehan kakra na akosia ebire mu ma yene penifo kakra o ma be hia mu baako eni nkomo kakra ne hwɛ Honorable Asabi no opri ebi ewo ofori ekuromu Honorable e ma wa ha de baso party use Sompa radio so anawie
ya media na we meso mechia wa busuafo ne awarefo ne otiefo so na ma mo bibia so afishapa na fibidi ni se bibia better team na da ko form amobia
yo Honorable ya hwɛ dwumadi wo munyankɔ ofori ku munyankɔ enipa maako nso na mo kɔ die ne wani so ade hunu a wo pese wo huru di kan na wudi ba akra so en se Honorable
sani obi anim no we fi akonya nyata obi a jimipre na mom no obi anim se ade a ye ba beye enyina ne se asem no se ne tintin nyina eye contribution a wo ye de bo a ma ndisi ba power ntu wo hon kwan ade a wo hwe ya wo ye ma ndisi ba power na se empa John Dramani Mahama ba power ene se so we na ojumu di se o ye yuma ma na kola ko fa from na de fel nti enipa 1000 ni nipa 2 ni nipa 5 no mu ya fa for obi agine hu di se adwuma o ye no ye de o gine hu di se John Dramani Mahama ba ye de e bo na baso nti na ko fa from ti fi akonya nti ye de enu se ne am jan me nka si ni ba bi mi se the modern boy for the first time in the Forikun insurance obi en wa across 30% in 33.7 obi since 2000 obi aso ni wa nya sa benchmark da wa tra sa benchmark so yeah and it trading I call from so ko share boka chen call for ye money ye nuanu babunu ka chom say bye mo maduma tiene big opportunity aba na ye omo mi say hwe ni ma omo ni say ye na di anu be kan ye ti wa na wo so omo ye dey ye di say opportunity mo no ye dey oba na be adwuma no nti say akonya na ba MC na ye ni di zewa ene ko ye campaign an kwa ne hwe nti o say ye dey ko ne ne mkudo
okay udi no position ankasa na wo wansa na be priwe
okay me am ye parliamentary candidate for Forikun constituency Ahmed Anwar Sadat in Ekase.
Okay. Akosia we parliament candidate ugina ho a be kan se e ka na sibu ho na so fi wa fa be jini se kwa bia so no yemfa MC media ne ema no ono ene ne din ko ta ko bi akoso enu anyuma ye be hu de bro atuma gupe e de bi nti ye wa akosia wa
yo kwame kwaso de chirema ebusuama ne boni a wato yankra wasantamantamu kwame redo ne yete ne kan cloud internet the fastest internet in the world ebusuan yankwai na yanko na we ne wo munkodi nkommo wo mbaba install CCTV camera diama o digital security locks were posting internet won sansam de da wo mabam 24/7 segina so ani kwatop high woman love from din shanimu 0202 699 0202699110 Express Group near was Canada. US and UK, Holland, Australia, New Zealand, Germany. Babia Yadroba now also what me at all. Quanaquia Juma. Quanaquia dear Bawan Yesica, a dear Gubo Tomate. Kumasia was a flavor runabout, a fair pot runabout your crowns, your Kaneshi first light 0249 000448 0249 000448 21st Clinic na Asiatica Expert ye to Asiatica nyina se ade afri wa ma wotumi ato yade be na ha wo etete wade wutina nanu mo na to fia kwa 2025 mun yesie no abusua yo ho adre kokoma se show overseas junction one ben Alpha Radio wo bo ase wo ho mo council quarters Accra Dome Market Sunyon Nkranza Tachiman yo ho 0540 311 311 0540 040311311 afei 3 Herbal Center wɔn de 3 ko capsules abasisi ade kokko ayam timodro no edro ba ko na so ne dwumadi adie ne yam yensa kwalana kaba dane haba misty ane apidank 0546 107 0546 107 mizo ana 5G so yadamwasia ensanda yenyina so e na ho taw emrasisia
bu oto ase ka wo se dwe wo srem woje ho ba bia enye na no na 21st clinic ba ya adwuma pa wo mu yenti abasobo o magye no Ghana ha 21st clinic ya sciatica expert sciatica no wo nerves na wo to ase na fa wo srem na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu oto ase ka wo se dwe wo srem woje ho ba bia enye na no na 21st clinic ba ya adwuma pa wo mu yenti abasobo o magye no Ghana ha ene amono ne enyasem ketewa womuji international awards ahodo womuji local awards ahodo na anu nso na womu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni baabi a gise 21st clinic nkwa womu de bibiduro ene besa oyare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a wo magidi womu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ni hypertension ni ade ni ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho for 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na 21st clinic wo mo ye sciatica expert.
Introducing Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink, a whole new refreshment in a can. Mixer 5G is a tasty non-alcoholic drink. It is a perfect companion for all your events, including parties, weddings, and funerals. It is made with green tea, ginseng, guarana, grapes, and grapefruit. Get refreshed with Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink. For bulk purchases, contact 0246 270 221. This advert is FDA approved.
Brakasa ya duabon waso a ne dwumedi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hien yi pa enye brakasa nko nuaba ne ahaban bi te se kwonsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekwa animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaba yi binom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye de ya brakasa powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afri mpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni nsuhie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wadidi awie ubenya prekese powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okechi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumasi Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Kashenkari Supermarket Asantoa Herbal ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Herbal Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 15-14 prekese powder aduane san yadru FD ahwehwe sankratu mu agiatum
sewa me hu acho me na no me bisa ekra so kwa brochiro
kwaku afeina me beko me nkrata krani
ene me ma connection man for den kofo sika aduane ne wanya otredidi musa no
oh Express Group Adarumenti according to IF4 opese otu kwan kosua dia Express Group do be call mind be to say Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany say e to ana se visiting so a Express Group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia and Germany mo am pese motu kwan koye adwuma nso obetimi do wako Dubai, Qatar and South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should make sure you Kumasi Asafo Labor runabout Hwa Accra so Omo Nation First Light Tema Omo Community 18 Lashebi Girl Filling Station. For more Ahomacho for ISO 055 555 0067 and 0249 000448.
Sompa TV Emma Akitiapa.
Observe saso so mama kwa babi oba Sompa television ye wi apram to break ase so ye nto ansam no so mfama mo na ye mfamo enko ensam from ura Prince Kofia Moaben na no UT Bank ya mampeni na na danko akufu do penso mugu nu no na on ye peni kwanchefo tua no saso ye kofa ba ya bangi wono ene pentin kwantia hesu esaso sam fifiri de epipio mayimu na nsam de wabru bi so pa o se kwane a MPP amanyoku ne mampeni na nado danko akufa ne MPP abamu mpeni fofa so eje bank ne different nsam no entwe yedu ba bi kra no so bo mo de bo no se obobokro no wo bank ne mu no obisasa nyembia ono anadwuma no a wote fifire bie no okobokro no wom agedie nya enti ofi se aban no ene na nini ya aban foforo mampeni John Dramani ma medie ni mu abai omo ebeye ntotoye de niam aguakwam ama de oso mo kachire ne bia no omo pasem papa bia kachire no ama se bank no obesa so kutamu bie wa okokukuta na de.
It's only in Africa that, maybe you have a child, you educate a child and nurture the child, and when the child becomes an engineer or a doctor, the child dies, and they say that the mother killed him. How we toil to build UT to 8 level. How can someone say that I have stolen from UT? I mean, really, it doesn't make sense. But Ghanaians want bad stories, and we have negativity of mind most of the time. So people want to believe. It started with investigations at Iyoko, which took a year plus, probably 2 years. And then document or the file was taken to the Attorney General's department. I was surprised that they will file charges against me for typically there are about a lot of, I don't know if we have the right. I had moved money from UT Bank to UT Hold. I must have done it when I was CEO. But all investments have a maturity of at most 1 year. So in the 20 months that I wasn't there, every investment must have matured for the investor to review, renew, or take their monies away, or ask for rollover, or whatever. No one had complained that the investment had gone missing. And then when witnesses were brought, nobody had seen any signature of mine saying move this investment. And no.
Observe your penny Prince Kofi Amoaben.
I was your 27 so now and not on Mampany John Dramani Mahama Janani to me so pow. You're a summer jam fish one on a managing director. Yawa Baba Precious Minerals Marketing Company. I know Sunny Abano Mayor Fan Gowons and some a bet me a generation and so yanya board a hodwa. One bed Jenny Adiamo Mayor Fan go home. Now I know Anna can be a Masante Mantemu, Director of Communication, the Ma NDC, Amanyukun lawyer. Abbas Nuruddin Elchasa, where no ya sudia kasia pa, ya baba daira same jamfi ena fe mabruhu, san sewa ya babunu ye pa, ye nshu jina ni muono, ninyina ya fresh, nam sunchi no one shay, na one yen and your man wano, sene bana babua, amama brupi nuanso, etumenya mukwai.
Juma and red Jumedia edition in San Omai. About 1,000. On the PMMC, one casa a statutory establishment of precious mineral corporation, we established in 1989. A PNDC law 19, and they established it. And on the total of a good year, great year, good year, process, a good year, any Ghana have it free, has a free life skills, small skills. Wabra PM and no than change. And now, what's just from Kuma, a year, your Papa John Dramani Mahama, at the share of my Ghana, say, or mine, what dear back, or betting yam or my Missika, some way, Tina. Yes, sir, your former good year, you too. Your bed bob one, now, before back, open at all IS photo, Naya Quadisi cannot dollar, the other Bank of Ghana, now my sick and wire day. And non so your papa the year was a major fiat no say one when I won't miss a juma. Into gold board the juma now obey no or my essential yet is a cocoa board the juma. And no quani basumqua to say I might buy the money na waba former betu to gold or no quani basumqua obey me I export to gold at the idea they are going no qua but could become the formalization of the small scale sector over small scale sector no and a bit informal.
Where Santa Montemo Panya Payo Donkitown, dear Sodema and this lawyer, Abbas Nuruddin.
Observe for yen toss on the informal copum dinamo na a mercuo bia, a banapum dinner hunts and some more money pa na ye from women's health to wealth na omi yakobi omonsha abanyasia e banon kola maya umumpuntu no mabrabom titiru apom dinamo a omani edi akire pa no maye nkasa ho ne ncheche dwumadi e de amani papi no a omo kebie wom ewa Hafano Southwest abaton pesuaso ne Southeast abaton pesuaso ne nyina ye se beye na apomdire ho nsensem ebegina yi na toto yi na abuna akuamoa boaten echeche nsemu sei ede kire yen
ayo so kokosi ye so isi ehun se mpere wani se na do so haba na wonye mo so mo san na ye akwara wadi pe 14 years awa yin ejuma be na be fa this is a big credit na ye de papa woni enti ne ba ne se ase no na onena ti wa wo ba fo e na ma ne tie mi ro ba sa wo afi mu wo go be ni ase na se ebia kade ye te se be so akoma na akwa amaga na etu afi no na akwa ye asempopra eye
Observe en wachre Professor Constance Awimpuka ya wo ye associate professor wo SD Dombo University of Business wo Upper West so you made you know what say bi na ono so de kakra so
about issues that affect them. So we have the laws, but as we know, the major challenge to combating gender-based violence is the lack of collaborative and well-organized mechanism, response mechanism to address issues of gender-based violence. So rather than policies, I am all for local context-specific cultural safety groups and measures for addressing gender-based violence. So part of what I'm hoping that we'll be able to achieve here is for the stakeholders to agree to form a local coalition for sexual and gender-based violence where they will all commit to all the stakeholders.
Observe nti we eye ni nyina se beye maya ne wo mapom de ne ho nsensem betumpon wo Afano South West ne Afano South East impesua no suntia
na kane mampanya be de chi doctor Mamadu Baumia wono so ayere nyamesuma de papa ma ye sebra ye kasai kantamanto jaye to wono mo no wakwa ye adehia no maye ama aye roofing sheets mako eye parks no ahanu aduonum na wade akọ ya omukwakoye bi ede aboa na wana former Greater Accra Regional Minister Ira Daniel ni kwache Titus Glover so na ede koya womakwakoya saye ede amade hie ebra panipa wonam so ne nsenthrofo edi nkomo no sei eno kanensem
and His Excellency the former Vice President Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Baumia eti oyene si hase endochire no otu oba edi na ni behwe e no hyebo said ya tumi obeboa me banso anya me nkwa na me bae me ne nua kuma George Adentan constituency a vice asumaye say wodi kan edi 200,000 emamu ebre no ba no ana sanso edi nchensi amode bobo patano so total of 250 with rich caps or the ebeka ne support no kan wasem no wem say fidie no car no entumi fani nyina and ye dike the fiber ye yi we a the trust no afa e de abeka a total of 250 with rich caps na or the support na or the ashemon kran
I was yana no chino Akins Boache mensa wono no yetechena ni akantamanto dwano wada no ye ne wan mo hwa siesie no foforo wono so akasai
global ya veda na siye ni ewie so a ya ba former vice president Dr. Mahmoud Damia ya veda na si esan se asemi siye no do a wo makantamanto fo do a wo ma my Ghana wan tena se ono aka se tutu na mo ba ha e behwe ejina kantamanto fo nyina na emu ede kantamanto mpo ni fo nyina na emu ejina Ghana man nyina nu ede aseta piesie ede ma no ya sama ebe kan se otumfo nyankopon ebe ka se wonhyira no na omo no ho ban na ebe ye san kwanhyia musuo amane biara no onyimfiri ne so imo mo ne tirimu po embra mu
edwamo hye no se dwaba hye a enye ye dwai achefiri baabi na abaha yo la tishia makope obi a woni mita ya waya baabia straight land not crooked land say straight land it's up apatani bia na up light ya ni achefiri abo apatani e boy nyimre no sia edudu kania odwam